We're joined on the line by Martin ten Belden, also known as MTV. Busy guy. You're just coming across to America, and you've been overseas in Dubai, is it?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. I just arrived here I'm in the U.S. right now. I'm in Denver as we speak. And I just arrived. I was in Dubai before this, so I'm slightly jet-lagged.
Now, looking at your schedule, it seems hectic. Denver, San Francisco, LA, Miami, Vegas, New York, Boston, and then you reach us here on the 23rd of August in Toronto. Does such a hectic schedule really drain you out, or do you manage to grab a couple days, lying on the beach in Miami or shooting some craps in Vegas?
Well, yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. You just said it. Yeah, I've learned over the years. I've learned how to pace myself, so I don't burn out on the first 3 nights. So I just make sure I take plenty of water, try to get sleep when I can, and I'm sure I'm quite hardened now, You get used to it, the short nights, the traveling, you get used to the airplanes, but it's still tough, but I can handle it.
Now, are you married?
No.
Do you have someone you're involved with, and do they travel with you, or is it, something that you find a struggle to get back in touch with them?
No, sometimes. No, sometimes she travels with me. Yeah, it depends. She might come to New York, actually, next week.
Now, you're coming to play Toronto, playing at Circa, one of the new super clubs here in town. Do you expect a difference between even, say somewhere like Circa versus Miami, or, compared to Dubai?
I think. Everywhere I play what I like. I only play music I like. In general, but everywhere I go, the nuance is slightly different. One place might be slightly more housey, the other place might be slightly more techy, the other one slightly more tribally, but it's all within house music. I did play Toronto before once, and I really enjoyed it. It was great. So I don't know if there's a big difference, but yeah, there is. I cannot tell. It's a long list. There's so many cities, but yeah, it's slightly different everywhere for sure.
What's the craziest place that you've seen partiers at?
Craziest place? Brazil.
Sushi or steak?
Sushi.
You a big sushi fan?
Oh yeah, I love it. Yeah, any day of the week.
No, where's the best place to get sushi?
The best place to get sushi, I suppose in Japan, but I haven't been there yet. They've got loads of really good sushi in most places. It depends. There's good sushi everywhere. You just got to find the right restaurant.
Do you look as DJing as a job, a profession, a great big party, or is kind of, that rock star status lifestyle?
No, definitely not rock star, because, you get your moments of glory, but before you get there, you got to travel for 20 hours. So it's you got to suffer before you get the glory. But no, it's I just stay myself. I'm enjoying every single moment of it, because you never know how long it's going to last. I'm just loving it, enjoying it, but I do take it serious. So, of course, sometimes it's a party, but I do try to take it really serious.
What would you find yourself doing if you weren't doing this?
Well, if I wouldn't be DJing anymore, I'll just be producing. And to be honest, beyond that, I don't really know. I haven't thought about it, because I've done music all my life. So it would be very hard for me to think of something else. I haven't really thought of it, to be honest. But if I stop DJing, or when I stop DJing eventually, I'll still be producing. And at the moment, I'm thinking of starting a label as well, to start a new recording imprint.
Do you prefer to produce, remix, or DJ?
Oof. I don't know which one I prefer, because they're all slightly different. With DJing, you get instant gratification, because you're DJing and the crowd is right there in front of you, so it's cool straight away. With producing and remixing, they're both quite similar. It takes quite a while, It's a lot of hard work, You might be stuck in the studio for a week, and then hopefully 2 or 3 months later, people start buying your record, hopefully. So it's totally different. I cannot tell you really which one I like more. It's even, very even.
Now, you mentioned you're looking at starting a label. I'm assuming you have a lot of friends that are doing their own labels, and you're familiar with, the amount of setup and so forth. Is that something that you believe you have the background to not only personally do, but the support to do so? For example, I've been talking with Hatiris, and he has his girlfriend Melanie, who does a lot of that background work behind it. Mark Knight with the whole crew behind Tool Room Recordings and all that kind of stuff. It's the big extra support. Do you find that that's something that you have and someone that you'd really like to be like, well, this person, saves me?
Yeah. I have 2 or 3 people that are ready and willing to join the label and to basically run it, because I'll be traveling so much. I will be mainly involved in the A&R and doing remixes, re-edits, because I was also very heavily involved in the setup in the first 2 years, 3 years even, of Tool Room Records. So I really know the ins and outs, how to set up a dance label.
Where do you get most of the music that you play? Digital, promo lists that you're on? Do friends just pass it on when you see it out in the clubs? Do you still buy vinyl, stuff like that?
I don't buy vinyl anymore because it's just too heavy with the kind of tours I do to carry it around all the time. It's just too heavy, but I still play CDs. I don't play with the laptop. That's one step too far for me at the moment, so just CDs all the way. Yeah, I get a lot of CDs given to me at my shows. I get a lot of promos. Friends send me new tracks. We exchange a little bit, and I get sent a lot of digital links as well, digital promos by individuals or by promo companies. But I also try to go online myself, and buy music. I do that for sure. I go to DJ Download, I go to Beatport, and I spend hours on there, trying to find new stuff. Sometimes I enjoy it. I enjoy. It's like the old days when you used to go to the record shop. I miss that a little bit. So sometimes I go online and start looking and searching for tunes.
When was the last time you played vinyl? And have you seen many people still playing it now?
The last time I played vinyl, wow. That's a long time ago, 4 years ago maybe. Maybe 4 years ago. And let me see when I saw somebody play vinyl recently, actually. I think it was in Canada. I did a Canada tour 2 months ago, and at one of the clubs somebody was playing vinyl before me. That's the last time I saw it.
As you mentioned there, the whole switch from vinyl to CD to digital and so forth, is that something that you see as a line where people are coming close to that line of not really being what you would call a DJ, more or less a lines of someone who's a selector?
It depends. You mean the difference between somebody playing CDs and somebody, say, for instance, using Ableton? Well, it depends how you use Ableton, because Ableton has a lot of capabilities. You can do so much with it, So yeah, if somebody plays with Ableton and all they do is mix one song into the next and they don't do anything with it, yeah, then to me they're just a selector, and that's it. That's so easy. It's unbelievable how easy that is. But other people, they really use the capabilities, and that's still a DJ to me. It's just a different kind of DJ, It's almost like a live remixer, but that's totally DJing, It's like a new style of DJing.
What's up for you next production-wise? What do you have in the pipelines?
I'm working on 2 new tracks at the moment. One is an instrumental, really uplifting kind of tech house track, quite deep and uplifting, called Together. And that's done. All I need to do is the final mix down. And that's going to come out on the same label as I Wish You Would came out on, Phonetic Recordings. And I'm also working on another track, which is going to be a full vocal track with a vocalist called Telly. She's the vocalist on Ronnie Size's last album. She's really, really great. She just won Best MC or Best Vocalist at the Drum and Bass Awards in the UK. She's really cool and really vibey. And I just recorded the vocals for that 2 weeks ago, so I still got to do a lot of work to that one. But that's probably going to come out in October, November. So there's a couple of new things in the pipeline.
And any plans for a compilation or maybe a full artist album at some point?
Yeah, there's plans for both, I'm talking with a couple of labels at the moment to do a compilation. Got some really good offers. So I'm trying to nail them down really in the next month so I can start working on it. So probably this fall you'll see something. And I also really want to do an artist album. The only thing, I know it's very hard to do a good one, and I only want to do it when I have a really good concept and I feel really inspired to do it, because you can easily fall flat on your face. But yeah, an artist album is something I really want to do. So that will probably be something for next summer, by next summer.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, and looking forward to hearing you and seeing you up here at Circa on the 23rd of August.
my pleasure, and I'm looking forward to it myself, because the last time I was in Toronto, it was awesome, so looking forward to some more. Yo, what's up? This is MTV, and you're listening to DJ Amp on Amplified Radio. Hi, this is Martin ten Velden, and you're listening to my latest mix on Amplified Radio.